my CPF strategy for the year of 2025. So this will come under my yearly strategy series. But I think that before I share about my strategy, I do want to make two announcements on the CPF official announcements. Firstly, on the interest rates, right? The special account, Medisave account, and retirement account interest rates will be reduced back to 4% per annum. Previously, it was 4.14% till 31st December. So from 1st January to 31st March, we will be getting 4% flat per annum interest rates on our SA, MA, and R rate. So just go back to the original rate lah. Then the second big announcement is definitely on the basic healthcare sum, or BHS, because many people have been asking on my chat, what is the new BHS of 2025? Actually, they just announced it, and it will be $75,500, which is $4,000 of increase from the current $71,500, which means for those of you who are trying to optimize this on 1st January, you will need to top up or voluntary contribute $4,000. I'll explain more details on this. So if you really want to join like-minded people interested in building their CPF and building their wealth for the long term, then join us at Honey Money SG Telegram with over 18,000 members. Now, I make it a tradition to repeat this video every year because I know that some of you will panic. And why will you panic is because some of you newly reached the basic healthcare sum, be it in 2024 or even in the prior years. And then it's the first time you all experience this and you all will have some anxiety. So assuming if you are like me, $71,500, which is the BHS in 2024 by this year end, what will happen on 31st December and 1st January? Here is what's going to happen. Firstly, you do know that Medisave interest is around 4% per annum. So if we take 4% multiplied by $71,500, you will be getting $2,860. But I tell you the fact that you will not get the exact $2,860. It will be slightly lower because of how CPF calculates the interest based on the lowest balance of the month. But let's just use the $2,860, right? So if we add it to the current BHS of $71,500, there will be a total of $74,360, which also means that you have around $1,000 of increment for you to do VCMA if you want to do tax relief, right? This is what you're worried about because you thought you could do $4,000, but turns out maybe you can only do less than 1,000. But I'm here to assure you that do not worry because this will not happen. On the 1st of January, this $2,860 of interest will be transferred from the Medisave account to either your special account if your FRS is not hit, or transfer to the ordinary account if your SA has reached the full retirement sum. Which also means your Medisave account, the MA, will go back to $71,500 by the end of 1st January 2025. So for those of you who want to enjoy the VCMA tax relief, you want to contribute $4,000 to your MA, this is when you can do it after the 1st January 2025. So $71,500 in your MA at that $4,000 of increment that you VC, then you will reach the new BHS of $75,500. So some of you maybe have this question on 31st December and you add the annual interest on 31st December, right? 71,000 plus $2,860. Wow, exceed already there, 74,000 over dollars. Can exceed BHS meh? Can, sure can exceed. It's just that when will they do the transfer? In fact, as of the date of recording, I just saw my MA getting additional $400 from some government one-time top-up. So right now, my Medisave account is $71,900, which exceeded the BHS. Then the next question is, when should you do the VCMA? Is it as early as possible or is it towards the later of the month? And from my personal opinion, I would say just do it as early as possible because you cannot predict when your employer will credit the CPF contributions for your current pay. So for those of you who are receiving annual bonus and commission on December, maybe your January CPF is a very fat contribution, and then you will fill up the gap of the new BHS, which means that you have less tax relief opportunities. So you want to do it before your employer credit the CPF contribution, which is as early as possible, unless you already know which date they want to credit lah. And I totally know that in the world of CPF, there are CPF believers and there are non-CPF believers who prefer to really manage their own funds, don't like to lock up money with the government or CPF board. Very well, I think that is an option as well. In fact, if you want to look for the best trading platform, in my opinion, lowest cost, widest markets, best range, all-rounder, I would say go with Interactive Brokers. I myself is using it to invest in the S&P 500 ETF, and more importantly, it is the SPY-L, which is Ireland domicile and lower withholding taxes, and avoid all this estate duty stuff. So check out Interactive Brokers in my link down here. So coming back to the main topic, what will be my CPF strategy for the year of 2025? Maybe I share a bit of context first. In the past, I will be doing what I mentioned in the earlier part of this video, which is matching the new BHS, voluntarily contributing to fill up the gap of the new BHS. But as of 1st January 2025, I'm here to say that I will not be doing any voluntary contribution to my Medisave account, which means I'm not talking about my CPF anymore. Yes, you heard it right. So even if the BHS increase, I will not be doing any VC. Even if my private insurance, integrated shield plan, or CareShield Life premiums get deducted, I will also not be contributing to my Medisave anymore. And I know this may come as a surprise or shock to some of you who have been long followers on my channel, but I'm going to explain the reason. It is not because I don't believe in CPF anymore, but rather it is more of a tax optimization standpoint. So I have come to this kind of optimization stage where I don't even need to top up CPF to optimize my income tax. And to be super clear, it's because most of my business income will be kept within the company accounts. It will not be channeled to my own salary. So what this simply means is that I'm charging most of my business income as corporate tax, corporate profits. I'm not like paying myself more in the year of 2025. So I do not need that much tax relief in the personal income tax space. But for some of you who are on the crossroad of whether you should pay yourself more as a business owner or should you keep more money in the company, I feel that there is no one size fits all answer. It all depends on your own way of trying to optimize income tax and how your business revenue is derived. But if you really want to have more in-depth conversations about corporate tax, business structure, revenue, how to really strategize as a business, then you can come a one-on-one call with me on my Ko-fi page. There's a listing here which you could look at, get a one-on-one call with me. We just talk about business. There's no financial advice involved because there's no investment and no insurance product. Okay, it's all about business and income. And just to be super clear and not financial advice, doesn't mean I don't VC to my Medisave account, means I don't believe in CPF anymore, because it is right from my current tax optimization standpoint. But this advice may not be right for you. So you have to decide for yourself lah. You don't fully listen to me, you have to really think for yourself. My job is just to educate you or entertain you in the financial sense, but the ultimate decision still lies in your hands. So what is the purpose of this video then? Is to really remind every one of you not to panic, because even though I've made this video every time, every year, some of you will still panic and ask me, what to do? What happened now? Why my MA credit above BHS already? Then how? I cannot do VCMA. Please take this video, send to your friends who will ask this question. And also for new followers to my Telegram group who would like to ask this question. Okay, other members, you are older one, please send this video and let them know this is going to happen. So if you already learn of this BHS procedure increment every year, next year you go and inform other people So if you are blur sotong, first time you blur, okay, never mind. Next year you go and teach others, then you'll remember forever. So to me, CPF sharing and education has been kind of like a 传承, like a legacy. Like what I know, I share to other people. Then other people learn, they share to more people. So we can, share more awareness and, reduce some misconceptions that people have online. Okay, because really a lot of people have misconceptions and they anyhow spread the CPF rules. And yes, I still owe many of you the FRS +1 video because I need to talk in depth about the FRS. And since it's coming to a year end soon, I will just combine it with my annual update of my full retirement sum number as well as what are my plans for the 2025. How am I going to structure my special account instead of the Medisave account? So comment FRS +1. Okay, I'm going to make that video really soon, and that will be my highlight starting the year of 2025. And if you want to learn about a special account, okay, what is the use, how can you manage it, and how to really optimize your CPF special account, then I can refer you to my CPF SA Ultimate Guide video right here.